EPICENTER and all around this amazing tournament. Right now I'm sitting with Russell, Twistzz from Liquid. Hello, my friend. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
You're first time in Moscow?
Yes.
What can you say about this city? It's a very special city, you know. It's really big and have very glorious history.
We haven't really adventured since we've been here. I've walked to a gym like 10 minutes away, and so it's always a nice walk. But unfortunately, the weather's kind of just rainy every day.
It's weather. You know, it's maybe we have to be glad because in winter it will be much more colder than right now. Okay, right now we are in Moscow. 2 weeks ago you were in another city. You were in New York.
Yeah.
Before you were in London. Before you were in Cologne. You're everywhere. And right now you are at 18 years old.
Yeah.
18 years old. You know, I'm very excited to speak this, just to tell this, because to understand that you are in your age, can visit a lot of cities through the world, understand what's going on around. How do you feel about this? That your esports career, it's not only the game, it's a lot of people and cities and world around you. What do you feel then when you visit a lot of cities and met a lot of people?
I think the most important thing about that is to not get lost around the world, like lost in your own mind. Like you should always be focusing on like the event and focusing on doing your best. So that's what I've done. And personally, I've never really prioritized looking around in like cities that I've never been in before, because I always want to just focus on playing in the event. And that goes for my team. We always prioritize like on off days practicing instead of going to see like famous sites. So like I think we have the opportunity to see the Red Square tomorrow, but we're choosing to practice, and that's one step to winning.
I got you. So all of this stuff around is just a facility, something like this. So you are focusing on the playing. Excuse me, but we have to speak a bit about your age, And it's a very important question. What the real ideal age for the starting esports career? Because right now you are playing in one of the most powerful teams in the world, and you are 18. How do you think? What are the most interesting age to start your pro career? 17, 18, 19?
Personally, I think 18 is the most common one, 18 or 19. I started mine when I was 16. I actually had to wait to sign my contract. It would have happened at 15. But I don't know, I'm just so happy to start at the time that I did. I feel like 2015 to 2016, that was like one of the best eras of CS. I had a lot of hype around it, a lot of teams. That's when LG was coming in, turned SK, was dominating. I feel like that was one of the best eras for sure of CS, and I'm happy to be part of it.
Okay. So, as I can understand that you mentioned that you signed a contract. Let's try to understand it one more time. How do you think, when your career already started, just not you, any player in the world, when you earn the first money or you are really signing a contract with some organization? So when you can consider yourself as a pro player, so not just like matchmaking, LAN with the friends, something like this, when you're realizing, okay, I think I'm a pro right now, because of what?
When you're at prestigious events, you should consider yourself a professional when you're playing in front of thousands of people. That's when you consider yourself professional, because money is useless without anything backing it. So that's how I feel like, like the prize pool events are nice, but if you leave out the trophy, then what does the money even mean, you know?
Yeah, I understand. So the crowd, how it's important for you? Because sometimes online game, just online, you're sitting in your home or maybe on boot camp, it could be much more harder for you. Because maybe on the stage you're just playing and everything is go very smooth.
Yeah.
But the crowd, how it's important?
I feel like crowd helps, any team when it's on their side, especially when we're playing North America and New York. The crowd's always amazing. And this year is even better because C9 wasn't at the event, so saw a lot of Liquid jerseys. And I think there's like a good drive behind it. Even like in France when GT won the JMAC event, it just like favors them. Like the feeling when you win in front of your home crowd is something special.
So it helps.
It does help.
Yeah.
It's motivation. Personally, I feel like I play my best when I'm always beside my team. If I'm at home by myself, just playing, that's when I feel my worst.
It's still the part of our gaming, yeah, but the crowd is very important.
Yeah.
If someone just asks you a question, who is the most, real man in esports? So the first name that appear in your mind, like if you want to describe, to explain that in esports I have the ideal player, who it will be? Who is this?
My ideal esports player would be Forrest.
Why?
I think he's just a really good role model. He's private about his life. He's been good forever, and he's always humble. And I'm pretty sure he keeps all of his close friends close to him. So.
Yesterday we speak with him here, yeah, and he told very, very important things for me. He said that the friendship, that everything in sports starts from the friendship,
yeah.
And after that, from friends you go to teammates, and vice versa. From teammates you can go to friends, and it's very important. Very nice example. Thanks a lot for this. Okay, right now we have no system. All of our CSGO stage, it's very huge. I like it so much, but we have no system. Tournaments, and next and week. And I think that sometimes we losing the sense, because I cannot be so excited every week when the Liquid playing versus Navi. It's impossible. How do you think, what we have to do with this and what we can't do with this situation?
It's more like less events, I guess. Well, it has to be. I feel like there should be a set break after the major. After the major, there should be a set month break where people can really not focus on CS and just focus on their life and recouping mentally, and then they come back stronger. But I remember the era of CS where NIP is playing Fnatic. That's a special matchup that everybody wants to watch. And those games were always the highest viewed ones too. But now you see them play every week. So there's nothing special to it anymore.
Nothing special.
Nothing special. CS is super oversaturated right now. Sure, I love playing a lot of CS, but when you're playing 14 online matches in 1 week and then you have to travel to an event right afterwards, it doesn't feel, it's still fun playing CS, but it doesn't feel special. You're not playing a team and you're excited to play this team because you haven't played them in a long time. It's never like that.
But it has to be, it must be something special, because the audience want to understand that right now this game, it's something special and unique for them. And if they saw it previous week, okay, it's not our problem, yeah, but we have to discuss it. We have to think about this, but maybe we cannot change something, or maybe we can. Okay, let's think about this next time. You said that the months after the major will be very nice, but maybe we have to change the major systems and give one big tournament in the year. What do you think? Something not like a similar as international in Dota 2, not similar, not the same, but maybe their system have some sense, like these points that you can get through the other tournaments all around the world, and after that, the highest ranking teams with the points can go somewhere really big.
Yeah, I feel like if Valve and CS brought back the prestige of events, because the major's not really at that point anymore. You give everybody stickers. The second you enter anything in the major, you get a sticker, and it used to be a special thing.
But it's nice.
It's still nice. Sticker. It's really cool to have your own sticker in the game. But when I got it the first time, I didn't feel like I earned it. So
why?
Because I didn't qualify for the actual major. I didn't make top 8. I wasn't in the top 16 of teams, whereas just in the qualifier. So, but I feel like the point system, Dota definitely has it the best way possible, where if whoever's consistently the best throughout the year, even first, second, third best, they're going to be at the best event no matter what. I also like how they have the lower bracket. I really like how long the international lasts, because it's always the best esport event to watch, and it's always so much hype around it. That's because there's storylines that build throughout the event because it lasts so long. And I feel like that's what keeps viewers coming back to the international. Because I don't watch Dota. I watch it when the international comes around, because it's the best event.
And why? Because it's something special.
Yeah, it actually is something special. I don't know. Personally, I always watch our Liquid team play, and when they won the international, I literally woke up every time to watch their matches, and it was just so crazy to see like the lower bracket run and everything.
What about the results of your team? I mean, Dota 2 Liquid team. Is it driving you as a CSGO team, like guys, take a look on our Dota roster? Do you communicate with them? Like, so you are in one organization. Have you some points of common interest and stuff like this?
No, unfortunately not. I don't really. Probably the people. Oh, it's weird. Like everybody works inside the same organization, but everybody sees to their teams that they're in. So like I don't talk to like any of the League of Legends guys. Sure, I'd like to because they probably have a good like fighting side to them, and they're smart and everything, and their mentality's right. But everybody stays pretty private inside their like group inside the org.
And so you have very, as for me, like an excellent. This is not a boot camp. Even I cannot understand the word or to use. Like a main office of your organization.
We have an office.
This really big camp. Even inside this camp, you are still like a private Dota 2 team, CSGO team, other rosters and stuff like this. Yeah?
Pretty much. The only time we probably ever talk to each other is when lunchtime comes around because we all sit together. And even then, people just sit beside their teammates. And sometimes conversations will cross between games, but it rarely happens.
Okay. How do you think the highest achievement for you, just for you as a person, as a player, the highest achievement that you want to get in this game, in CSGO?
For me, there's no like highest achievement point. If I win a major, everything. I want to win another major. If I become the best player one year, I want to be the best player next year. And
okay.
It's really, there should be no like stopping point if you really want that in life.
A lot of players right now, because we have old players and young players, it's life. They speak in something like, okay, I can win the major, I want to win the major, win, take a trophy, and I can go retire. I understand that right now for you it's not the interesting thing to think about this. But how do you think? How the player can realize that he has to stop? That's over. We don't have examples about like a stopping career. Everybody just playing, and nobody have a power to say, okay, guys, I'm done with this.
Probably if I'm like eventually like 27 and I've only lifted like a couple trophies in my career, then I feel like I failed myself because you probably didn't do the best that you could have done, and if you lasted that long and you didn't win that much, then you probably didn't deserve it because you didn't work hard enough.
You have 10 years, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, there's like a lot of time, but I feel like if CS like wasn't working out for me, I would venture off into like another esport and try to become the best at that.
Okay. Excuse me one more time that we will speak about the age, but you're a young person and you need support. You need support from your relatives, from your parents. They have to, I hope and I know that it's something like this, they have to respect to your life, yeah? Yeah. Can you a bit tell us about your relationships with the parents and how do they support your career in esports? Yeah,
so, I mean, my dad was the one that got me in the games and everything. And then eventually, around when I was like 13, he kind of faded out of my life, which is okay. I'm still thankful that he was there for the time he was and that he introduced me to this world. But probably the best thing that my parents did for me, or with my mom, was to let me play like every day. Because she thought like the computer was like my babysitter and that she always knew where I was and I was never in trouble. So that's one thing that I'm probably most thankful for is she just let me sit there for 10 to 12 hours a day playing video games. And I think that's how I got to where I am now.
And after that one day, you realized that, hey mom, I'm not just playing. Take a look, I'm earning money.
Yeah, that day was pretty funny because I remember when I was first given my contract for my first team, and she like wouldn't sign it. Like she was like scared to sign it.
Scared?
Yeah, she was scared to sign it. She didn't know what it was. And I remember showing her like a video of like the ESL Cologne like stage and like the audience. And I was like, there's 20,000 people in this arena watching these guys play for a trophy right now. And I even said, I promise I'll be there one day. And wow. I'm here now.
Very nice. It's nice to hear. So after the game, did you like the message to, I don't know, to your relatives, to parents, like, okay, playing good?
After a game?
Yeah, after the game.
I usually get like a nice message from my mom saying like, we destroyed, or if we lost, like bad luck, you'll get them next time. And it's always, she like watches every match. Sometimes I feel bad because she wakes up at like 2 in the morning to watch the match when she has to work at like 4. And it's like a lot of stress on them for no reason. Like I'm happy she's supporting, but.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What do you think about like a recovery process for esports? Is it important? Does it exist?
The what?
Recovery. Like
recovery?
What do you have to take? What do you have to do after the game? Because a lot of people, they don't understand that you have to sleep. You have to like turn off your phone because it's too. You feel the stress, and after the game also. For example, you played not your ideal way. Yeah, you played. Okay, bad, just bad.
Yeah.
And after that, you cannot sleep because you just read and something like this.
Bad.
And this is stress. This is stressful for you. What can you do with this?
How I deal with that is like turn off my phone. I don't tweet. I don't do anything. I just turn off my phone and.
It's not a rule inside the team, no? Yeah.
It's not a rule inside the team. That's my rule. That's how I keep myself calm and composed, and I can't let the stress of that build up because I have stress of other things in my life, like health and stuff. So I really have to focus on keeping my in-game healthy and not getting tired or hating CS or hating fans. But yeah, even after our loss versus Motorsports in New York, I turn off my phone.
You just to try like keep it clear.
Yeah, I just put it away. There's no point of having it. And I don't know, I see like my teammates constantly like after a loss just sit there and look at their phone. I probably should start telling them just turn it off. Like there's no point, man.
Turn it off. Turn it off and keep on smiling. Thanks a lot, my friend. I wish you good luck. And see you on the stage of EPICENTER.
Thank you.
See all of you in our next videos from EPICENTER. Thank you.